All right, so we just went to The Lion King. Um, just watched that at the movie theater, and we wanted to give you guys a quick review, kind of talk about it a little bit, what we liked, what we didn't like, just give a quick synopsis. So, what'd you think about it?
I thought it was pretty good. I have a hard time going into movies like this that are basically remakes because I go in very critical. So I think I'm a little bit more critical of these type of movies than I am other type of movies. But I think it was pretty good. Elijah, what do you think?
Well, I thought it was pretty good because, I already knew the story and I already knew how it was gonna end. So really, it came down to the graphics and how well they remade the story. And I thought they did a pretty good job. They left some things out, but nothing big.
Yeah, no, that was good, and I liked it as well. I mean, Lion King, it's kind of hard to mess it up. It's a show that everyone knows from their childhood. But at least they followed the story, which was good. Because if the
Yeah,
thing
that's
is,
pretty huge.
when you take a story like that everybody knows and you twist it around or try to be creative like some people do, I mean, it just messes it up. So it leave you with not very impressed with it. But what I liked about it a lot was the special effects, because that could have went bad as well. But they did incredible job on the special effects. So I was pretty impressed with that. There was a few areas where they could have, played the music just a little bit louder, maybe, maybe showed that a little bit more in the movie, because some of the music is fantastic in The Lion King, and so I kind of would have liked to hear that a little bit more. So overall, I liked it. It wasn't horrible, but it was kind of, something that you would expect, and we all know. So just to kind of.
Oh, yeah, I agree. I mean, yeah, I think it was pretty good. I have kind of a hard time with older animated type movies, even though this one wasn't animated. But Eric and I always have a joke that when we rewatch the animated movies from our childhood with our kids, we're like, oh my gosh, how we stay awake through these movies.
Yeah.
They kind of put us to sleep.
Especially Bambi.
Oh gosh. So, The Lion King is basically a story from our childhood. It's not one of the nowadays made movies for children that I thoroughly enjoy and find entertaining. Whereas this Lion King one is still the same story. So I still found myself almost nodding off a little bit, almost kind of like you do with the movie from your childhood. So that, that's just The Lion King. But as far as them remaking it, yeah, I totally agree. I feel like that the graphics of it were great. And I feel like the voices of it weren't quite as good as they were before. I loved, like some of the voices that I'm used to hearing. I don't feel like some of these ones were as impactful. I felt like they were a little bit quieter, and so I don't feel like that was quite a good. I felt like the Timon and Pumbaa parts were really good. I liked those ones. I feel like that was kind of the highlight of the movie.
Yeah, and Seth Rogen
yeah
did an awesome job in there. So
those are kind of highlights to me. So I thought those are pretty good. But yeah, like Eric said, the music, I don't know what it was. You always remember Lion King music. I mean, you just know exactly what it is. And when they played the movie and I started hearing the music, I'm like, they changed the music. It's not the exact people singing it. It's not the exact music you expect, but it was quieter. And so it wasn't as impactful. And Lion King music is very impactful, and it wasn't very impactful. So that left me a little bit disappointed.
Yeah. Well, so that's kind of our review of The Lion King. Now, what we decided to do is, when we do this review, we kind of want to give people that consensus of, should you go, should you not go. So what we did is we invented a little way to do that. So we're either going to give it three movie tickets, 2 movie tickets, or 1 movie ticket. And kind of the way that breaks down is 1 movie ticket is that movie that, we went to and we just left and we were like, that wasn't that good. It didn't really leave a big impression on us. Right, Elijah? You've seen some of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 movie tickets is going to be one that was like, well, we were happy with it. We went to it. It didn't not knock you out of your seat or anything like that, but it was a good movie. And then 3 movie tickets is that pillar. Basically, that's the movie that you're going to pay to go back to. That's the movie that you hear about, with the stats and things where people just went over and over and over again. That's the 3 movie ticket type movie.
Yeah, when it comes out, we're going to probably buy it. So
Rewatcher. That's kind of our rule before we buy a movie. So rewatcher. So that would be like the 3 movie ticket movie. So. So basically on this movie, we kind of talked about it a little bit, and our consensus was we'll give this one 2 movie tickets. So it is a movie that we'd recommend.
Yeah, you gotta go see it. It's The
Yeah,
Lion
yeah. I
King,
mean, you got to
so-
see it, but you know, are you going to want to go back again? Probably not.
No.
And then the last thing too, if we give it no movie tickets, then that means don't go. So that's kind of yeah, thumbs down for Elijah, right? So that's kind of how we do that. So yeah.
But yeah, Elijah, what's your last thing you'd like to say?
Okay, so guys, down in the comments below, write what you think the tickets should have been, and make sure that you turn on that bell icon so you don't miss a video. Right here is going to be the next video, and here's going to be our channel. Peace
Nice.
out.
All right, and make sure to tell us what your upcoming movies are that you're most looking forward to, and make sure to give us your comments on how you like the movie as well.